Two of a Kind is a story from the Vault of Horror number 26, drawn by Johnny Craig. Photojournalists wait at the pier as a ship arrives. Reclusive actress Willow Dree is on board. She refuses to be photographed and has broken cameras to keep her image out of the public's eye. A while back, Al Bolton staked out her summer home for days to steal a snapshot, but once developed, she was nowhere in the photo. Al retired after that snafu. The photographers are informed Willow snuck off the ship using a rope ladder. Having eluded the press, she relaxes in her penthouse. Willow accepts the lead role in a play, under her usual conditions. One performance a night, and rehearsals only held in the evening. She meets her co-star Brad Phillips. Over the weeks of rehearsal, the two become close. Brad asks Willow to dinner, which she will only have at her apartment. The press hopes their relationship will finally grant them the chance at a photograph of Willow. Next week is opening night. Brad and Willow agree to take a short vacation. He will pick her up tomorrow morning and take her to a ski resort. But no, Willow insists that Brad must pick her up at night. The two can't wait to be alone together. The Vault Keeper interrupts his own story, skipping to the good stuff. He knows we're smart enough to realize Willow is a vampire and Brad is a ghoul. This is why they want to be away from everyone, so they can murder and eat one another. Once on the mountain, the two hike to a secluded cabin. Trekking through the snow, they both have second thoughts about killing each other. A blizzard hits. It takes them hours to reach the cabin. Once inside, they sleep for hours. Willow is awakened by Brad. He is afraid for her life. Love conquers monstrous hunger as the two kiss. Brad checks if the storm has stopped. He opens the door to the horrifying sight of being snowed in. Nights pass. The snow does not let up. As the two sleep in separate rooms, Brad the ghoul gets hungrier, while Willow the vampire craves blood. They each resist their urges. One night, Willow sees Brad with a sling around his arm. He claims he fell. Willow is weak. Brad wants her to rest. His hunger is relentless, but he refuses to harm Willow. The next night, Brad walks with a crutch. He avoids Willow's questions, only wanting to make her comfortable. Willow can barely move. At last, the weight of the constant snow is too much for the cabin. The roof collapses, sending a large piece of wood through Willow's heart. Brad is mortified. Days later, a rescue party finds the remains of the two monsters holding hands. Refusing to harm each other, Brad had been eating himself bit by bit, and Willow was draining her own blood. Two of a Kind is a sweeter story from EC Comics, but it still has a bite of bitterness. Typically, when two monsters share the page, they're at each other's throats. This time, they want to keep each other safe. Even in death, the vampire and ghoul never knew the truth about what the other was. I guess the press will have no problems getting a photo of Willow now, except vampires don't appear in photographs. Despite never being adapted for the screen, the tragic love of Willow and Brad lives on, as the tale was recently reprinted in the holiday one-shot Shiver Suspense Stories. Send out a search party for a copy and chill your heart with Two of a Kind.